Hi, my name is Branya Ortiz, and this summer I interned with Coastal Construction. My direct supervisor was Aaron Johnson, and I was very fortunate to be a part of a hardworking team on a very high-profile project, which is the Ritz-Carlton Residencies at Estero Bay. Today I'm going to be walking you through my experience and what I've contributed, what I learned, and how it shaped my career goals. So, the Ritz-Carlton Residencies is a luxury development right at the cusp of Estero and Bonita Springs. It features two 22-story towers with over 200 residencies. These buildings include high-end amenities such as a private marina, a rooftop pool, a spa terrace, a chef's kitchen, and even a dog park. The architecture blends with modern luxury and its surrounding environment, offering a scenic view and easy access to natural preserves and waterfront areas. Being on this project of this size and complexity gave me an incredible opportunity to witness how Coastal delivers excellence. So this is what the residencies will look like after they are done being built. I was very lucky to be part of the South Tower, which is phase one, and we are currently finishing all up of the units, and then construction for phase two, which is the second tower, will be starting soon. This is what it's going to be looking like after it's done. This is like the back view that it shows from, like, if you're looking from, like, let's say you're in Bonita Springs, like the Bonita Beach, I'm sorry. This is what it would look like from the back. So sorry, trying to. So my internship goals. I began my internship with at least 5 key goals. First, I wanted to master construction documentation, which included RFIs, drawings, and submittals. Second, I aimed to learn how scheduling and coordination work on, like, an active site. Third of all, I wanted to improve job site safety awareness and apply my OSHA principles that I learned last semester. And fourth, I hope to build confidence in my reporting and communication skills because in construction, you have to communicate. It's a very big part of the job. And of course, finally, fifth, I wanted to better understand how cost and control and current impact a project. But next, activities supporting my goals. So throughout my internship, I had the chance to work on tasks that supported these goals. I reviewed drawings, RFIs, submittals through Procore and Bluebeam. I helped track and review 2-week look-ahead schedules. I also participated in a couple of toolbox talks and conducted safety walks with our safety coordinator Andrew. I also created daily field reports and helped track procurement delays such as tile and door deliveries. These hands-on tasks taught me how much responsibility and coordination needs to go into a successful project delivery. So I was very lucky to be a part of creating a QR system for unit information. This is Coastal's first project that they're trying this on. So this is, like, actually one of the QR codes that I set up myself. So this is a combo unit, which is 1901, 1902. It's custom unit, sorry. And so one of the more this was like one of more of the innovative tasks that I worked on. So each residential unit received a custom QR code posted inside the unit. So when scanning using the Procore app, it took, like, the subcontractors or anybody who has access through our Procore directly to the unit's information page, which shows all the buyer upgrades, the punch list items, and important notes. This, like, greatly improved our trade efficiency and important notes. Oh, and it also, like, reduced all the misinformation that we were having in the past. Also, I learned that smart technology and applications can make a huge difference on job sites. So it's also great to try to go above and beyond and try something new. It's a little harder to, like, get into it, I guess, to try something new. But I feel like in the end and in the long run, it's gonna work out better, in my opinion. So here is a quick demonstration of what's it called, the QR codes. So you go to the UUC project on Procore, then go to locations, and then you scan the QR code, and it takes you directly there. It's got all the attachments that you can look through. It has all of, like, the upgrades, the plans. But yeah, it's been, like, super efficient, and by scanning, like, the codes on site, the trades, like, instantly knew what items needed attention. So it helped us track our progress and close out work more efficiently. But this was like a very great example of combining fieldwork with technology to improve productivity and accountability. But I think this is super cool, and I hope I'm able to implement this into my future jobs that I have. But yeah, I just wanted to add in this example. But yeah, that's how we were able to use the QR codes. Um, in addition to daily tasks, I had some standout experiences. I also attended cost tracking meetings and sat in on a couple client updates. I also actively reviewed RFIs and submittals and helped in submit punch list items. Um, I was actually a part of making a punch list template, so it would be easier for one of the London Bay workers to go in and take photos of what needed to be fixed, submit it through the template, and the trades were able to see it very quickly. It was very efficient, from what I heard at least. I also participated in weekly job sites walks with the superintendents. And then during a period of material delay, I also helped track the status and updated the logs. These moments give me a deeper view of how a project is managed from all sides. And then some weekly site walks. Each week, I joined the superintendents for full job site walks. We inspected framing, mechanical rough-ins, waterproofing in the showers, and a lot of exterior finishes. I also learned how field issues are tracked and submitted, especially through punch list, logging, and Procore. I also observed safety violations and learned how to resolve them in real time. These walks were very impactful to me, and a part of like very impactful to my learning because they connected classroom theory to real world construction, and it's actually had made me realize that in the future I would love to become a superintendent because I just love what they do. So here are some photos of my what's it called weekly job sites. Behind me is what's it called two of our superintendents, Sidvika and Julio. But this is the South Tower, and then here, with the crane behind me, there's we are up on the rooftop. And in the next slide, um, there's just some aerial shots of the where the North Tower is going to be over here. Um, they're just getting ready to do a concrete lay, I think, soon. And then this circular building is going to be the clubhouse. Over here is where we're on the rooftop, and then we had to go through one of the penthouses to get to the rooftop, which is really cool. Got some cool photos. And then we had to actually climb this ladder to get all the way to the top. And here's some photos of me getting up there. It was actually kind of scary. I don't necessarily love ladders, but I wanted to really see what it was like from up there. So I pushed through, and it was actually such an amazing experience. And I'm very thankful for my superintendents to take me up there. Um, so some construction management knowledge. My academic training in construction management really came to life. I used Procore and Bluebeam every day to mark RFIs, submittals, and plan markups. I also applied scheduling knowledge to understand how delays impact a critical path. Also, blueprint reading was an essential for coordinating with trades and reviewing documents, especially when I had to go in and tag all the RFIs that were submitted and put them onto drawings to make sure the trades were able to see what needed to be done. Also, OSHA safety standards were used during all these audits and hazard identifications. And then MEP coordinating became clearer during punch list inspections and trade walkthroughs. But so for document control and coordination, I was heavily involved in document control. Of course, I submitted RFI logs. I also was able to review plumbing and elevator submittals, which was really cool. And of course, I was helping during the daily logs. These tasks improved my attention to detail and helped me understand how documentation keeps the project on track. Also, using tools like Procore made it easier to communicate updates between field teams and like office staff, especially because since I wasn't necessarily always out in the field, I got to see a lot of what was going on because of the documents that were being sent to me. Um, so the field support and quality tracking, I participated in several quality control tasks. Of course, I was able to help create the punch list template, and I also got to submit some punch list items like the fireproofing issue and tile misalignments. I also helped organize documentation for tower closeout and observed some key inspections, especially with the fire department. One highlighted instance was witnessing shower waterproofing installations from I believe it was the membrane application and also the prep for flood testing, which was actually really cool how it was done. Also, these experiences shaped my eye for detail and helped me understand the QA and QC process. So for the photo documentation and visual logs, I also contributed to visual documentation. I was able to capture photos of framing, soffit installations, and window progress. These images were uploaded to Procore as a part of our daily reporting. I was also able to document safety observations such as unsecured ladders or blocked paths, which there was a lot of blocked paths, which wasn't very great, but we were able to fix it. Also, visual logs were an essential part of our tracking and communication process on site. But my reflection and final thoughts. Um, Looking back, this internship was an incredible learning opportunity. I built confidence working on real construction sites, and I've also developed very key skills like with communicating, documentation, and of course, coordination. I also gained a very deep perspective of job site safety and the leadership of our field team. Most of all, like this experience um, confirmed that I want to keep continuing building my career in construction management. I'm also very thankful for Coastal Construction um, giving me a go ahead at trying working with them. And I'm very thankful for everyone who supported me along the way, including all my supers, my boss Erin, and also Melissa, who I worked directly under. Um, but yeah, thank you so much.